What does Fight Club and Versace have in common? Let's find out. Fight Club is one of my favorite movies from the 90s, and it might be yours too. Fight Club is about an unnamed narrator named the narrator. He lives in a nice apartment, fully furnished. He has a nice job. Everything seems to be going well for him. But it all flips upside down when he meets Tyler Durden. Tyler Durden is a mysterious presence in his life. He is cool, suave, calm. He doesn't care about material items. All he cares about is anarchy and breaking down the system. The narrator and Tyler create a fight club. Be free from society, fight, express their feelings of inhibition. Of course, things are not what they seem, and the plot escalates because Tyler Durden is a little crazy. It is an adaptation of the 90s book Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk, and based on reviews of the book, and I've actually read this book for class before, pretty faithful adaptation. The movie directed by David Fincher is very sleek. The CGI is well done, the acting is great, color palette is modern with dark colors. There's a grunge influence going on for sure. I don't remember clearly, but for some reason I think a Nirvana song plays Smells Like Teen Spirit, but I could literally just be making this up. The narration for the narrator is the driving force of the plot, and it's very well done. To me, the most interesting part of the movie, like most people, is Tyler Durden. The character of Tyler Durden is highly influential. A lot of people see themselves as the narrator, the everyday man, but they want to be like Tyler Durden, the cool, mysterious guy. He doesn't care about much, but what he does care about, he's very passionate in. I admire that about him, I can't even lie. He doesn't let the little things get to him. But the thing is, what he's passionate about is violence. And at the end of the day, his character is a little edgy contrarian that doesn't agree with the rest of society. So that can get a little annoying. Tyler Durden's fashion choices in the movie are very memorable and they're pretty non-stop. He wears a lot of, if I had to describe his style, it would be grunge, goodwill, eccentric guy. He wears a lot of random patterned shirts. There's a bit of an honestly gay club inspired look to him. He wears like mesh t-shirts like this one that says Hustler, and he don't even explain why he's wearing it. He just like wears it. It really does look like something he just found at a thrift store. He also wears like a lot of fur coats, really silly robe, which I thought was actually really cute. Yeah, his style is very eccentric. I mean, I think this is his most famous look with the leather jacket. I was actually doing some research, and apparently in an interview, Donatella Versace said that her 2000 fall winter show for menswear was inspired by Fight Club, and I read that and I was like, okay, look, let me check him out. So the only place I could really find the outfits were from a YouTube video, and so I just took screenshots from the YouTube video. So the pictures aren't that great. I can kind of see what she's saying. Here is like a shirt with like laser cut details. This shirt has kind of like, also the male models, most of them have like very Tyler Durden-esque buzz cuts, like this dude right here. So a lot of them were wearing like laser cut like detail that really shows off like the chest. Muscle tees, kind of see-through outfits, big fur coats, camouflage because he's kind of like militaristic. I like this outfit because it kind of looked like something the narrator would wear to his workplace and it fits his style. I think this one is pretty dead center. Like this fur trim, red fur lining is very similar to this coat that he wears. Color red is definitely an accent color in Tyler's wardrobe. But yeah, more funky patterns, black leather stuff, pretty decently inspired by Fight Club. But also I was just looking at like the 99 menswear collection, and then I was looking at like the 98, 2001, and I do have to say I noticed that a lot of the outfits were kind of similar. Like I don't think Fight Club inspired Donatella Versace like she said. I think it just happened to be like kind of fashion at the time, but I definitely do see like bits and pieces. Like this red trimming is definitely like pretty undeniable. And then just like the men wearing buzz cuts, just the laser cutting and the club wear mishmash of like fabrics and patterns. It does kind of look like Tyler Durden like esque clothing. I've never seen someone actually try to do Tyler Durden clothing, but something I feel like we don't talk enough about: the narrator's insomnia. He has it all: a good job, a nice apartment. All he needs is a happy little girlfriend and his life will be perfect, right? But he can't sleep at night. Something's missing in his life. Now, of course, the movie's answer is Tyler Durden, but Tyler is a symbol for what the narrator is missing. There's so much to focus on Tyler in the movie's internet analysis, but there's not a lot on the narrator. I think the themes of consumerism and social alienation definitely got lost in translation, which is a shame. But at the same time, there's definitely a glamorization of alienating yourself from society in a totally chic way, like Tyler Durden. But then that asks the question, would anyone even care about this story if Tyler Durden wasn't played by a guy that looks like Brad Pitt? These are tough questions. I feel like there is a weird line between glamorizing something and critiquing something. I can't decide if it reaches the line or crosses the line, or if it just like is the perfect balance. Just giving an example, something like American Psycho, I think you can obviously argue it's totally a parody and it's not something that's meant to be taken seriously at all, but When I watch Fight Club, I can't really tell if just how much we're supposed to be entranced by the idea of anarchy and Tyler Durden. Of course, I'm not the only person that's ever thought of this. There's lots of people that have done so many like PhD level research work about this movie. I recommend reading those before you listen to me. This is an episode of Camera to Couture. Alright, thanks for watching.